Mo Fan is totally exhausted because of the battle. Even Mu Bai felt worried after seeing this. At the same time, the black beast started disappearing, which confused Mo Fan and his classmates. Professor Mu Sheng explained that since the black beasts share spirits with their master, they will also disappear once their master dies. Mo Fan calmed down after hearing this, as it confirmed that their battle is truly over. However, they couldn't rejoice about it as they lost He Yu in this battle. Zhang is still mourning He Yu, and he's desperate to get stronger after failing to protect the girl he loves. At the same time, soldiers looking for Mo Fan arrived, led by Yang Zhuhe. However, Mo Fan's classmates were vigilant about their arrival, as Bai Yang was also from the military, so they didn't know who to trust. One of the soldiers was enraged after noticing Bai Yang's corpse, but Zhu Kunsen refuted that it was Bai Yang who attacked them first. The soldiers clearly didn't believe this, but Yang Zhuhe stopped them from taking any action. Then he asked Mo Fan what had happened, and Mo Fan showed them what was left of the Black Beast's corpse to prove that Bai Yang was part of the Black Curia. One of the soldiers still refused to believe Mo Fan, but Yang Zhuhe understood the situation, so he ordered the other soldiers to escort Mo Fan's team inside the barrier while leaving some soldiers to investigate what was remaining from the battle. Then he added that it's not impossible for the Black Curia to infiltrate the military, so it is necessary to investigate Bai Yang's corpse to determine the truth while ordering his troops to stop starting unnecessary conflicts. With the soldiers' guidance, Mo Fan's group had safely arrived at the barrier. At the same time, some soldiers inside the city are trying to reach the underground sacred spring. However, they couldn't advance anymore as the building above the sacred spring is surrounded by one-eyed wolf demons and thorn-faced wolves, and even the Pterolicus is also staying at the top of the building. The soldiers felt helpless because of the situation. They would surely die if they fought the monsters, and all they could do was observe the city to try to figure out how the monsters had suddenly shown up. They wonder if someone used dimensional magic to bring the monsters into the city, but they doubt that Black Curia is capable of this. After seeing the situation inside the city, the squad leader ordered his team to retreat in order to report everything to Jan Kong, as he's the only one capable of going up against the Pterolicus. However, the Pterolicus noticed their presence before they could make their move, and it immediately killed them with a blast of energy coming from its mouth. At the same time, the other group from Sky Magic High School rejoiced after learning that the barrier was still intact and the pioneer team had arrived inside. Zhang is still staying beside He Yu, while his classmates notice that although it is safe inside the barrier, the situation is getting worse as the number of refugees increases steadily. At the same time, Mo Fan is on his way to meet Jan Kong, who is receiving reports from his subordinates regarding their examination of Bai Yang's corpse. His subordinate informed him that Bai Yang's heart was showing signs similar to decomposing black beasts, which confirmed that he's really a spy from Black Curia. He also informed Jan Kong that Bai Yang confronted Mo Fan's team and nearly killed them. Jan Kong was enraged after hearing this, but he had to set it aside for now as Mo Fan had arrived to meet him. Jan Kong was glad that Mo Fan had survived. However, Mo Fan was more concerned with the safety of his classmates, and he still remembers clearly how Zhang Yilu and He Yu helped their team even at the cost of their lives, and he was disappointed that it was because of Jan Kong's subordinate. Jan Kong apologized, then he asked Mo Fan how he figured out that Bai Yang was part of the Black Curia, as even the military failed to discover it. Mo Fan told Jan Kong that he realized it when Bai Yang asked for the sacred spring, and because of this, Jan Kong remembered to ask Mo Fan to give him the sacred spring. Mo Fan told Jan Kong that he had to swallow it because of the urgent situation. Jan Kong was enraged after hearing this, and he ordered Mo Fan to bring out the sacred spring while holding him at the edge of the building. Mo Fan tried to calm Jan Kong down by saying that it was better than letting the Black Curia acquire it. The other soldiers had to interfere before Jan Kong could calm down, and he also admitted that it was for the better that the sacred spring was gone. The military still hasn't figured out how so many wolves have invaded the city. However, Jan Kong is already planning to fight the Pterolicus, as it is the only way to save the remaining citizens inside the city. However, he's also not certain that he could kill the Pterolicus, especially if they couldn't get rid of the other monsters inside the city. Mo Fan realized that the plan was almost a suicide mission for Jan Kong. But they couldn't just ignore the monsters, and the only solution they could think of was to have Jan Kong fight the commander-level Pterolicus head-on. Jan Kong told Mo Fan to take care of himself before he started giving instructions to his subordinates. He motivated his soldiers by reminding them that they would exact their revenge for their fallen comrades by killing the remaining monsters. Then he led his soldiers towards the city. At the same time, Jiang decided that someday he would be a strong military mage capable of protecting helpless girls like He Yu, and he was determined not to waste He Yu's sacrifice. Mo Jianqing had finally arrived inside the city. He couldn't help but be worried after seeing a corpse underneath a monster that resembled Mo Fan. However, while he was checking the corpse's face, a monster appeared and attacked him. Inside the barrier, Mo Fan was still looking in the city's direction, but Mu Ningxue suddenly showed up, and she couldn't stop herself from crying and hugging Mo Fan after seeing that he was safe. Mu Zhuyun was upset after seeing the two, and he criticized Mo Fan for abandoning the other students and running to the barrier. Mo Fan refuted that he had risked his life leading a team while trying to secure a safe path for his schoolmates. Then he criticized Mu Zhuyun for not using his influence and reputation to better help the citizens. Mu Ningxue protected her father from Mo Fan, and because of this, Mo Fan decided to stop wasting his time on Mu Zhuyun and look for his father and Xin Sha instead. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and look forward to the next part.